What is up, y'all? Back with another video, and today I want to talk about the best brakes for your C5 Corvette for the money. If you guys haven't seen my install video, I did this last year. It's been almost exactly a year from the time I'm filming this, and I did the Brembo ATS upgrade on the front. They're 4-piston calipers, and it's been a year with them now. I've had zero issues at all. Absolutely love them still, so go check out that install video. It's on my channel, ATS Brembo install C5 Corvette. And seriously, it's the best bang for your buck when it comes to brake upgrades. I paid like $400 or $500 for the fronts, and we did new rotors and pads on the rear, and stainless steel lines, pads, like I said, all that good stuff. Brand new calipers in the front, C6Z06 rotors, and yeah, absolutely love it. It's a huge upgrade. If you guys also remember, I bought that black Z06 earlier this year. We did brakes on that too, but these just work so much better. I was comparing them when I was driving them back and forth, and yeah, the ATS, seriously such a huge upgrade, and I've put a bunch of my friends on it. They've all been doing it too, all my Texas friends and, you know, other people with C5s. I've seen you guys have been doing the upgrade as well. It's freaking awesome. Love to see it. And, I mean, seriously, it's just best bang for your buck. Like, why not? You got the C6Z06 calipers, which are 6-piston front, 4-piston rear, but yeah, those the prices on those are inflated, and they go for like $1,500 a set now, which is actually insane for some used calipers. And then you still have to buy rotors and pads, all that good stuff. But yeah, I've been seeing them average for like usually $1,500 for a set. And today's economy, that's not okay. Like, we're not trying to spend that much on used brakes. I get it; they look cool and all, and they do look good. Don't get me wrong; I would love to have them on my car, but I wasn't trying to spend that much on some upgraded calipers. And so like I said, we're balling on a budget. I did these for $400, and they've been doing great. They did start squeaking recently, but that's probably my fault. I'm guessing the lube wore off or something. Maybe I didn't use a good grease. They did start squeaking recently, so I do need to look into that. But they've been working great, just fine. They still work, no issues. They want to throw me through the car every time I slam on the brakes. Like, they stop when you need them to. Absolutely love them. And my rattle can paint job still looks good. You know, it had a couple issues when I sprayed the paint, but everything else is holding up just fine. And I just use Rust-Oleum. I always see people buying the VHT caliper paint. Like, you honestly don't need to do that. I've used Rust-Oleum on all my calipers for the last like 10 years, and never had any issues with them like fading or burning off or anything like that. So if you want to save a few bucks, you can use any color Rust-Oleum and it should be fine. I will say the only challenge I ran into with these wheels or with these brakes is that when it comes to wheel fitment, it's very hard to get a good set of wheels to fit these brakes just because they're so big and bulky. And especially when it comes to 3-piece wheels, which these are. If you guys haven't seen it, these are my GMR 3-piece Renans. Fully forged. I had to get the face fully forged as well. They don't typically come that way. I had to pay extra money to get them, all because of these brakes, so that is something to be aware of. Just the fitment with these is crazy. The brakes are just huge and bulky, and it's hard to get a good offset with these, especially with my wide body too. That obviously changes things. So these fenders are 2 inches wider in the front, and I'm running a 20 offset with a 19 by 9.5 wide wheel on a, what's my tire size? 265/30 19. I'm probably going to go up a size though to a 275/30. Maybe a 35, I don't know. I don't like this low pro sidewall, but I was a little worried about the fitment, and I had to cut some of my inner fender out as well. But yeah, you know, that has nothing to do with the brakes. That's just a wheel fitment. These calipers do look great though. I absolutely love them, and I think I've even seen F-body guys running them too, and even some other car brands. I want to say I've seen like Fords use these calipers as well on some of their projects. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if y'all are using the ATS calipers, let me know down below. I don't know exactly what years they were on. I want to say it's like around the 2012 to like 16 generation for the ATS, but if you go on Rock Auto, you can find them. And in my install video, I also linked everything or gave you part numbers for everything, so you can find them that way. They're usually on Amazon for pretty cheap too, so you just kind of got to be on the lookout for them. And like I said, You want to get OEM C6Z06 rotors for these as well. They bolt right up, and as far as the caliper goes, they bolt right up too. All you need is a couple washers to center it on the rotor, because one side will stick out a little further than the other side, and those washers simply just center it. You could probably get real technical, and it's not perfect, whatever. I've had no issues. Yeah, I also had to do no trimming or sanding or any grinding on the caliper at all, but that can vary depending on the rotor you get. So if you get, aftermarket rotors, depending on the brand of C6Z06 rotor you get, they can fit slightly different, and you might have to grind the inside of the caliper. You might have to shave it down slightly. I did not have to do that just with the brand rotor that I got. I think it was Ray Bestos or something. I don't know. It's in my install video. Like I said, I'll leave the part numbers down there, but I didn't have to do any shaving at all. I know some people do though. Like I said, it just depends what brand you get, because they fit slightly different when it comes to rotors. And I also mentioned I got stainless steel lines. You don't have to do that. I just wanted to upgrade while I was doing everything else and had to bleed the brakes anyways. But you don't have to do that. The factory lines will fit right up, just like normal. So pretty cool. You don't even have to do that. But I'll leave the link for the stainless steel brake lines as well. It's just your typical C5 kit for the front and rear. And be aware the front is a different size than the rear. They're a different length. So just be aware of that. I made that same mistake when I was putting them on. I didn't realize. And yeah, seriously guys, if you're looking to do your brakes or your your rotors and pads, you might as well just do this. I know people like to do the Power Stop kits or any of those brands, but they're like in the $300-400 range just for stock rotors and pads. So you might as well just upgrade your calipers for about the same price. So that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know down below what you're running. There's R1 concepts as well. We threw those on the black Z06 as I was talking about, and those stopped great as well. But like I said, they were like $400 for the front and rear rotors and pads, and you're getting brand new calipers for like $400. So I don't think you can really beat it for the price. Like I said, you can get your bigger brakes. You got your Bear and Willwood and your C6Z06 calipers, but you're talking a couple $1,000 once you start getting up on those different brands. And if you're doing this upgrade, go ahead and get coated rotors while you're at it. Do yourself a favor, spend a little more on the rotors. I made that mistake of not doing that. I just got whatever I found on Rock Auto, and they rusted like crazy. The hubs on them did, the hats. And so I had to paint them. They're good now, but just do yourself the favor, save the hassle, and get the coated rotors. But yeah, guys, other than that, I've had zero issues, just the little squeaking noise that just started showing up. But like I said, that's probably my install error. I don't know, maybe the grease wore off or something. Let me know, does that happen? I don't know, I've never had that happen before. But yeah, besides that, I absolutely love these calipers. I've put about 4,000 or 5,000 miles on them probably in the past year, and they stop great, they look great. I think it's a great upgrade for the money. So yeah, let me know down below if you guys are doing this upgrade, if you've already done it. If you don't think it's a good upgrade, I don't know, let me know down below. Curious on your guys' thoughts, and if you got any questions on the upgrade at all, let me know, reach out. I don't mind helping at all. And appreciate you guys for watching as always. Till next time, peace.